For 2019, I'm focusing more on lifestyle type pieces here on YouTube as well as on my personal blog. But obviously, automotive is still a big piece of my life, and I'll have some car reviews and road trip videos here. A couple months ago, I had a week to spend behind the wheel of the 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. And there wasn't a lot that I didn't like about this great midsize SUV. Check it out. Hello, you guys. I'm really excited today. I picked up the Mitsubishi Outlander plug-in electric hybrid. Really excited this week because I have a lot of running around to do, errands to run, and I have spent a lot of money the last few weeks and months on gas with all of the trucks, SUVs, and specifically towing my trailer. So excited this week to not spend any money on gas. That is my goal. Obviously this mid-size SUV won't be towing my trailer. It does have a towing capacity of 3,500 pounds. If I didn't need a truck for the trailer, this size of vehicle in this class would hands down be what I'd be looking at. A vehicle like this gives me a lot of options and flexibility and functionality to be able to go do the things in my life I want to do, and then being the fact that it's a plug-in electric hybrid and hopefully, like I said, not needing to use any gas. I'm stoked. I'm really stoked. The Outlander is a mid-size SUV, so comfortably sits 5 people. If you're someone like me though, what I really appreciate is all of the usable space. Mitsubishi did a really cool thing with the PHEV. They put the lithium-ion battery underneath of the vehicle, so there's actually no loss of cargo space if you decide to go for this model versus the gasoline model, and it's great. I took a trip to Costco, did a lot of shopping, and there's still room for Jasper's kennel. Yesterday was a great day. I got everything done I needed, and when I got home, I had 5 kilometers left on the battery. The great thing is you can plug this vehicle in your home 110 volt receptacle. It was charging all night, and I got up this morning, had a full charge. It's beautiful outside. Jasper and I are gonna head to the dog park, and then we are gonna head to the library. Yeah, libraries still do exist. And when I'm there, I'm going to top up the charge at a charge point station. We had a good time at the dog park, and now I'm pretty close to the library. The reason I chose this library was because there's supposed to be a charge point station here. I've already driven around the block because the app says that it's here, and now I'm gonna go into the underground parkade because I have noticed that sometimes the charge point locations are actually in parkades. Found the charge point station. It's underground. Just a note, if you are looking for stations in your electric vehicle, sometimes they're hidden. I've got this nifty little tag on my keychain. It is free to actually charge at one of these stations, which is awesome. I grab the charger. The cool thing is that these parking spots are reserved primarily for electric vehicle parking, and the nice thing with the app, you can actually see when it's available to charge. The Outlander PHEV is Canada's only plug-in hybrid SUV that is equipped with the DC fast charging. The fast charging means you can get almost an 80% charge in under 30 minutes. However, as of last month, there was just over 30 of them in all of BC. They're not as easy to find as some of the free 240 volt slower charging stations. The quick charge, the downside as well, and not that it's a huge downside, charges 35 cents a kilowatt with a minimum of $2 for your electricity. Honestly, it's nothing. but these ones are free, and I'm gonna run into the library and basically have a little trickle charge in my car while I'm at the library. I'm sad to see this Outlander PHEV go back today. Honestly, it really is just as great to drive as the gasoline version, and I spent $0 on fuel. If you are someone like me and most of your daily life is under that 30-kilometer range round trip, I mean, it's fabulous. Plug it in at home, plug it in at the charge point stations, and easy breezy. This wouldn't be the ideal vehicle for me right now. Obviously, with my trailer, this thing can't tow it. But with that being said, take that out of the mix. This would be a vehicle that I would really consider for my lifestyle as a single woman with no kids. What I love with this Outlander is I get the room if I need it for 5. The seats folded down so easily, so there was enough room for cargo, for Jasper's kennel. Having the all-wheel drive, like the 4-wheel drive capability, makes a difference. And yes, the end of the day, the PHEV version of the Outlander is around $43,000, whereas the gas version is around $30,000. I didn't notice much of a difference in this PHEV versus the gasoline version, and that I think will make a lot of people happy. Maybe one small complaint with the Outlander in general: it is a little dated, and I think that will work for some people, because I do think in some of these electric plug-in hybrid type vehicles, some of the manufacturers have actually gone over the top and made things just weird. So not a bad interior or design by any means. It's functional, it's clean, but if you are looking for something more modern, that would maybe be my only complaint.